bend down and pop it, baby, getting wetter. In the cup, baby, get the bustin' like a new Beretta. Deep up in that pussy, I ain't need a shovel. See the bezel, red bottom bitch, I think she the devil. Talking all that shit on this dick, I can't even smell it. Clean pussy, I'ma have to pay and get a bitch a medal. Shorty riding on this dick, she ain't need a pedal.
Yeah. It's Luciano, man, gang shit, man. TGE, you already know that. Telly and gang. Huh. Skirt. Shit. Nigga wanna talk about back then. I just pull up to the club for the back end. Down the back end. Naked woman in the room, bring the racks in. But let's see, y'all go on a nigga, that's fashion. Nigga talk about money, you capping. She just got a new bag, put the strap in. Look at the diamond, they dancing. My nigga, they jugging and scamming. Kidnap your bitch for the ransom. I back up bitch like I'm camping. Shorty be tanning all up in the handles. I want the steak, I do not want the salmon. Don't want no drama cause I got the cannon. I throw a bomb, I'm painting man. And I bought a party bus just for the land. And flow is outstanding. At the casino, I'm gambling. I just met Maryland like Manson. I put a bitch in a mansion. She see a ghost, they appear and they vanish. I tell her shut up and make me a sandwich. I get my bread just like a Danish. Nigga too hot, they cannot stand it. Luciano, baby, please do not panic. We hanging out just like a hammock. Caught a bad bitch, yeah, she looking at me, so I call a little bit Mona Lisa. Talk a little song for the visa. Nails stay done like Keisha. Nigga on top of my reefer. On the stove, cooking it all like Rita. This that brand new mirror that cheater. And my girl, that nigga, I'm a cheater. Got a brand new, probably no Adidas. And a Maserati drinking margarita. And I ice a nigga quit with a heater. If she moving too funny, I'ma live her. Need the back end. Nigga talk money, they capping. Nigga saving hoes like Batman. I got the front and the back end. Nigga wanna talk about back then. I just pull up to the club for the back end. Down the back end. Naked woman in the room, bring the racks in. But let's see, y'all go on a nigga, that's fashion. Nigga talk about money, you capping. She just got a new bag, put the strap in. Look at the diamond, they dancing. Look at the bitches, they glancing. Yeah, they know a nigga handsome. I double back in the phantom. I might have to take my chances. Nigga never been romantic. Just met a bitch and she Spanish. Panamera, bitch, it look Panamera. Niggas talking shit, I don't wanna hear it. I get the Gucci and I'm about to clear it. Oh, damn, Henny by the leader. Got bad bitches in a two-seater. You can catch me with a pen like Peter. Got blood on my new white beater. Got Balenciaga, nigga, no feeler. Got hoes on tequila like Tita. And a Maserati drinking margarita. And my girl at the nigga, I'm a cheater. Oh, damn. Caught a bad bitch, yeah, she looking at me, so I call a little bit Mona Lisa. Talk a little song for the visa. Nails stay done like Keisha. Nigga on top of my reefer. On the stove, cooking it all like Rita. This that brand new mirror that cheater. And my girl, that nigga, I'm a cheater. Got a brand new, probably no Adidas. And a Maserati drinking margarita. And I ice a nigga quit with a heater. If she moving too funny, I'ma live her. Need the back end. Nigga talk money, they capping. Nigga saving hoes like Batman. I got
The front and the back end. What it do, y'all boys?
What's good? What's good, everybody? What's going on? Let's resume LR episode, I believe 15, 16, right? 16. Yes, sir. How everybody doing? 5 years into the new year, so hope everybody having a good day. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling?
I'm cool, man. Blessed to be here as always. You know what I mean? T. Evans, what's going on?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. You know why, boys? You know why? Because we're going to H-Town this week. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Let's get it, bro. We should toast today. You feel what I'm saying? Good vibes. We leave on Friday. We about to get up out of here at the time of our life.
And that's my favorite thing, bro, is early morning flights. You know what I mean? Landing at your destination nice and early in the day still. You know what I mean? You have the whole first day. So
I did check. We do got rain on our way out. So, I mean, I thought it was going to be like that last time we got canceled and shit.
For sure.
Because, different time of year. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it nonetheless.
Most of me down, dog.
Yeah.
You have me.
Very much so looking forward to it.
What's going on, Flash?
Man. Flasharoo. I know that you had your seatbelt strapped last night, you know what I'm saying, with that game and how that shit was going. What the fuck was Boswell on? I wasn't expecting that from Boswell, but I definitely wasn't expecting that from Tyler Luke, who was, I thought he was having a pretty good season, and then I found out that from 50 plus, like, homie ain't really that. And they wasn't 50 plus with that last one. I'm just saying, like, he's not as automatic as I thought. you know, saying in the season because he was my fantasy kicker. But yeah, man, how about those Steelers? Ain't too. I mean, we might as well get right to it, right? Recap.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and kick right.
I mean, Flash, it ain't too much on my end, at least. Like, it ain't too much good to report. I saw two shitty ass teams play some 8 and 9 football. It was just straight up. I was really mad that I watched the whole game, but in the fourth quarter, they made up for it. So that's all I got to say. Y'all first round exit though. Texas is what to wrap that up, pack that up. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, though, congratulations. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers getting into the playoffs with his second new team. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tomlin still doesn't know how to lose a season. You feel me? I don't really have any too much good to say about it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I kind of wish I would have tapped back in like around the fourth quarter and shit. I want to say after the second quarter, I just turned that shit off. To be honest with you, I was kind of a little bit less interested for real. But I mean, basically from what I seen, like just off of the highlights and shit, it's like, oh shit, like you feel what I'm saying? The Steelers ended up pulling out the dub. Tyler Loopy missed that kick. You know what I mean? I hit up my man. I was asking him like, what the fuck happened? You know what I mean? He ain't really had no explanation. He told me Tyler Loop is banned from Baltimore. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Steelers, I guess. Y'all niggas up out of here within that first week though. So
yeah, but no, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think it's like Baltimore continued like to keep shooting themselves in the foot, and they've done it all year. Like they should have been able to win that game and close that game out. You shouldn't even have been in that position late in the game. You know what I mean? Especially the way they looked in the first half. But yeah, the Ravens have ravened all year, and they did it last night too. So I'm not surprised they missed that field goal or they lost that game.
I am surprised. It just, I guess, at how the fashion and how that like hit, like that shit almost felt worse than when Jalen Hurts threw that interception in overtime. Like, you know what I'm saying? I sympathize with people, so I was just feeling for Ravens, kind of, not really though. I was happy to talk my shit, and again, like I was talking, I don't know if it was on the show or it was in the group chat or not, but you know, RJ was just talking about raving about them goddamn team in Baltimore, about like what they are supposed to do and handle business. But I said that usually team seasons kind of come down to like what they was all year, like a summary of your season. And if that was not the perfect way to wrap up the Baltimore Ravens 2025 season, I don't really know what is. You know what I mean? I see the narrative that the Ravens fans are trying to push, like as if people are blaming Lamar. I'll say the same thing, like I said with the Mark Andrews thing. I think the only people that's putting that narrative out there are the Ravens fans. Nobody blame Lamar for this one. Nobody blame Lamar for the Mark Andrews thing. It's just as a team and as a unit, I'm an energy person. It's something that ain't right with them. It's just something that's just not right. Sometimes it do be Lamar. Sometimes it might be Mark Andrews. Sometimes it might be Zay Flower with the fumble. Sometimes it might be Tyler Loop. But it's always something with y'all. And that's just the thing. Yeah. Ravens, y'all are ass.
So I got two questions, right? My first question is, do you think Justin Tucker would have missed that kick if he was still on the squad?
I don't think so.
I think that people who are sexually abusive and assaulters, I have no opinion on them. I think that shit is disgusting and nasty. And if you own $1 billion franchise, you would cut that nigga too. That's what I think.
All right. My second question is, I know there's been a lot of like floating around. I've seen a lot online today. Jim Harbaugh this, Jim Harbaugh that. Is Jim Harbaugh like, you think he should stay or you think they should let him go? Like,
it's tough, man. That's a little tougher from an organizational standpoint. That's a little tougher to ask. I think there's no right answer in that though. I think if you fire him, maybe it's more of a right answer in it if you do fire him, in hopes that you do find like a better coach to get that together, because it's not like the people on the team aren't talented. So maybe that might be the best answer in that one. But I think you damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you get a new coach, it's a step back, and you already got like the quarterback. You got the places in. You already had the places in position. When y'all signed Derrick Henry, it was for a Super Bowl, right? So it's a step back in that sense. If you fire him, and if you hire somebody else, I mean, again,
you gotta learn the system.
Nah, they got to implement their own system, and it's just like, dude, is Lamar going to have Is he gonna be patient for that? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think the Baltimore Ravens are in a tough little pickle. I think that you boys should be a bit more worried about the Niners than Steelers are Texans. I highly, highly, highly disagree. One, okay, y'all play at home too, but the Texans have a very, very elite defense, just like the Eagles do. The Niners can't stop the run. The Steelers, what can y'all stop? The Ravens can stop themselves, and they did that. They did a great job of doing that for y'all. But Pittsburgh, what can y'all? Can Aaron Rodgers throw to a wide receiver? Oh, he didn't have DK yesterday. What about the other 16 games in the season when he was just throwing to tight ends? Is Kenneth Gainwell y'all best receiver? Come on now. The backup that the Eagles had? No. I think that y'all should worry a little bit more about the Texans than we got to worry about the Niners, a team that we beat in the playoffs before, a team that can't stop the run. I think we good money. In Philly on Sunday, personally.
Yeah, I mean, well, we definitely got a lot of playoff football coming up, a lot of good games and shit. But we did in key matchups week 18. So y'all boys want to recap the games first and then get into the overall records? How y'all want to run it?
I think key matchup records is cool. I don't think that we need to be recapping every fucking game on key matchups though, because a lot of them wasn't necessary. A lot of them didn't have starters playing. Like I just think we already did the Baltimore Steelers. I mean, like what games is there worth talking about? Honestly, maybe the Niners, Seahawks, maybe. What?
Yeah, Niners, Seahawks.
Vikings. We're not about to talk about that. Cards, Rams. Like,
Tampa.
There's not really much shit to really talk about. I think outside of like the Chargers laid an egg on the Broncos. Lions pulled out of a W they wasn't supposed to. They finally pulled out a big game.
I was shocked about that. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, let's go there then. Colts Texans then. All right.
You said Colts Texans?
I'm sorry, Lions Bears. Sorry. All right, let's go there.
Detroit Lions, Chicago Bears. So they fucked around and pulled out the dub 19-16. I know I picked the Bears. So I was a little bit shocked that the Detroit Lions ended up pulling out the dub. I was not expecting that. I didn't see the game, you know what I mean? I just I just heard about it and shit. Because I really thought the Bears was going to take this shit, you know what I mean? But Detroit, I don't know how Detroit did this, especially like with the times that I had picked them and they just have not shown up for me, at least in my picks.
Yeah, that was something like we're going to end our season on a high note type of raw bullshit.
Yeah.
I really don't have no comments on it. My comment about that game is how much that we just didn't take advantage of it. And I know that people are going to go to Nick Sirianni, oh, you punching that rested starters, just like last year. Oh, you should let Saquon break the record. We get it. Y'all niggas hated the Eagles. We get it, like y'all hate us, and y'all are slaves to what y'all hear. So we get it. Cool on y'all. I'm just disappointed because Tanner McKee could have won that game for us. Our defense could have won us that game. Keely Ringo could have had less mistakes. So that's my only takeaway from this game. Because I did not think that the Eagles had a shot at the 2 seed, which was why I was with resting the starters, and I still stand on that decision. But we just didn't take advantage, and that was obviously like one of the. This was one of the L's that hurt a little bit more than the other ones in the season. I think with that Chargers overtime and this one, I didn't like these two. The Bears game was a slaughter as well. So them 3 losses.
The Broncos kind of affected me a little bit too because I felt like we could have won that game.
We could have, but Sean Payton's just such a bitch for just calling us out on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was just good coaching. I'm not gonna even hold you. I could live with that one, but like, yeah, that Chargers one was ass, and this one that just like, I don't even want to blame Tanner McKee for that one. I think that was just play calling. But that's enough about the Eagles game. That wasn't even the key matchup. But yeah, that was my only thoughts about this game is damn Bears and damn Eagles.
Yep.
Yep. That's really my only opinion on that one. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I'll let y'all. If y'all want to talk about all these games, y'all can. I don't have no comments on anybody that ain't a playoff team.
No, I mean, the only thing I'll probably say is like with the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, I just expected us to pull out the dub. Keely Ringo, you're trash.
Cut that nigga, dog.
Fucking Bennett, you got endless pass interference and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I also think like Terry McLaurin was doing like fly routes down the field, just baiting these niggas. Easy DPI.
Easy.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I heard somebody say some shit earlier with I think we had like 4 penalties just based off of like 80 something yards for DPIs. That shit is garbage, bro. We abandoned the run. Fucking Tank Bigsby was out here
We abandoned under
slaughtering
center
shit.
passes. We abandoned under center passes when we was in under center. We was killing them, and then we went to go shotgun the rest of the fucking game for whatever reason. Kevin Patullo, and that right there is that's Kevin Patullo. You got exposed yesterday. That wasn't even a game to get exposed in. Like play calling lost us that game.
Kibby said y'all lost to the Commodores. LOL. All right,
okay. I can't be mad that we lost. That our backups lost to the starters of the Commodores. I can't be.
We lost.
So
now
it literally is what it is.
What I will say, I kind of want to double down on that. Kelee Ringo got to go, bro, because like on the 1 yard line, Josh, whatever Johnson did like a fake to the running back, scrambled to the left. The nigga ran away from the quarterback, bro.
Ran away from the
quarterback, my nigga.
Like he saw him
and went this way.
Oh boy said, "I'm out of here. I'm out of here."
He's like literally the easiest. He's easily the worst cornerback I've ever seen play football ever. Like ever.
I think he was scared of the quarterback, bro.
I think that he's like, so I will say this, the commentators, they were just saying like, because Kelee Ringo made a huge play on special teams during the game. And he was just like, yeah, it's a reason why you probably don't see some of these stud athletes get like a lot of opportunities, and it be up here first. It be the IQ. You can be talent. You can have all the talent that you have in the world, but if you're like literally an idiot and you don't recognize like where you are in the game, the circumstance, what are you? What are you? You feel me? Now Kelee Ringo is ass, bro. I know that we drafted all your friends in Georgia. I know
you gotta get fired.
I know that you won a national championship with them boys in Georgia and shit like that. I know that it's like go Dogs as Eagle fans. Kelee Ringo, you have to go. And what the fuck are you doing wearing number 7 in the first place? Get the fuck off the Philadelphia Eagles.
Like, no, you should have been fired the moment that fucking Josh Johnson, a 39-year-old fucking quarterback.
He only won one start his whole career.
One start, bro.
18 years. Hey, yo.
That's crazy.
Get the fuck off my team, Kelee Ringo. Get the fuck off my team, bro. I hold Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter and Nicole B. Dean and Nolan Smith. I hope they'll be all right without you. And I think that they are. I think they are going to be all right without you. Get the fuck off the Eagles.
They can't take that shit personal, bro.
I used to put him and Adoree Jackson together. Adoree Jackson is far better than Kelee Ringo. I am so sorry, Adoree Jackson, but that's enough about that.
I'd be mad as shit if one of my teammates that I went to college with just ran away. Like, come on, bro. Like, that shit is
that's some bullshit.
That's weak sauce, bro.
That was some bullshit. But it do make you appreciate what we do have in Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. Like, it really make you appreciate, like, how great that they are and stuff. I do want to say real quick, if I can pull it up, it's only if I can pull it up. I might not get to it, but I want to just highlight Quinyon Mitchell's just hell of a like stud. Like we haven't seen a year like that since Revis Island, and I get that it's cool to hate the Eagles and hate Jalen Hurts, but it's other players on the team that are really really good at football. And Quinyon Mitchell was definitely one of those. He had over I think 610 snaps, didn't allow not one touchdown all year. Some of the receivers this year, obviously you got Pickens and CeeDee Lamb twice. You got McLaurin in this bitch. You got I think he played Neighbors at least one time this year. I think I could be wrong on that.
I'm not 100% because I don't think we played you guys till like week 6 or something like that. So
yeah, Amon-Ra St. Brown was another one on the list. Like bro, I mean, Keenan Allen, Ladd McConkey, you name them. We had a crazy ass schedule of a lot of great receivers, and he showed up. Didn't allow not one touchdown ever at all this season. And even his rookie campaign was really, really fire. So just shout out to Quinyon Mitchell because I just haven't seen nothing like that in the Eagles uniform. And I don't think I've seen anything like that outside of Darrelle Revis. And I don't know, that's not getting talked about enough for me. And also Jelix Hunt. He led the Philadelphia Eagles this year in sacks and interceptions at defensive end. Jelix Hunt, I called it like I knew it when we drafted him. We drafted him in 5th round, bro. Yo, Howie Roseman, I know that we talk about a lot what we drafted in the 1st, 2nd, maybe 3rd round, but yo, we be getting Kelsey out the 6th round, Jelix Hunt out the 5th round. Like we be finding players, bro. We be really finding players, and like they just hats off to whoever's in control of the rookies and drafting with Howie Roseman and stuff because y'all do a hell of a job year in and year out, bro. We do not miss in the draft, except for
no. Definitely good scouting over there for sure. I'll say that. Um,
Yeah, bro.
I do just briefly wanna just talk about this real quick.
Go ahead.
Non-good scouting, right? Is my fucking New York Giants. They win yesterday. And what did I say on the show Saturday? I literally said
Yeah.
the Cowboys are gonna find a way to allow us to win this game just to fuck up our opportunity at the number one pick. I I'm watching that game yesterday, and I'm like, I noticed Dallas took their starters out after that first half, and I'm like, bro, why aren't we doing the same thing? Like, this is a meaningless ass game. Like, you know what I mean? But of course, we want to continue to push pedal to the metal. Now, luckily, the Raiders did win yesterday. I mean, so we only dropped back to 5 versus 7, but still, though, to be able to have the number one pick and then not have it, frustrating. Frustrating to be a Giants fan, but you know,
You
it
know,
is what it is at the end of the day.
Kid be laughing at you right now
I'll
in
say
the
this
chat,
though.
bro.
This is why I be saying this to like you and RJ. Like I remember when the Eagles Carson Wentz year, the year before we won the Super Bowl, we went like 3-13 or maybe 4-12 at best. And that last game of the season, I was rooting for us to win. Like I get that like, oh yeah, draft picks, but same thing, I think I told you this the Giants suck so much. I feel like I say this at least 2-3 times for you. Like one draft pick ain't about to turn your whole franchise around. That's one. And like it I think it's selfish of fans to root for their team to lose, and I think it's contradictory because again, like those are actual people that's playing on that football field. These aren't like imaginary characters, and their performance matters, and it's still gonna get judged regardless of the time of year in the season. So I think that, like for instance, we lost that last game of the season. We went 4-12 and then won Super Bowl the last year. We lost that last game, but we played like we wanted to win.
Right.
So I think that as a fan, I felt good going into next season. Like I saw what I had to see. I'm really looking forward to this next year because I think we got a quarterback and this and the third, and lo and behold, we won a fucking Super Bowl next year. I think that y'all should care that it's some people on there that care enough to want to win.
Because niggas be out there
No,
trying to bust
no.
their ass.
I don't look. I think there's two different perspectives of it, right? Like, of course, like the players in that building, in that locker room, they want to win, and I want to, like, yes, I want to watch them go out there, give them best effort, and win games, bro. But like, we're talking also too about the last game of the season, and I get it. One draft pick is not gonna change the trajectory of our franchise, but it at least gives us an opportunity to do a little bit more with that number one pick versus having the number 5. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, you know, I mean, like
Bro,
we
number
won the
5 is
game.
a pretty valuable pick, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
100%. I'm not saying that it isn't, but one is great.
One is one, but y'all don't you just want one just to say you have one. That's what I'm saying to fans.
No,
Maybe
I
not you,
don't. I really, yeah.
but like yo, a lot of people just want the bragging right at the higher draft pick, and you know, it's not gonna matter that much. It's not gonna matter that much. Personally, what I think that y'all need, y'all don't need one or two because what? That's Mendoza and maybe the linebacker from can't think right now. But you know, y'all don't need it. Y'all don't need it. Y'all gonna get a quality, hopefully the receiver that I want because you know I would draft that motherfucker sleeper. And you know, I'll leave it up to you as far as what you know your team better than I do. I don't know what y'all necessarily need, but I think the wide receiver too will help, and y'all could definitely grab that at 5 for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, at the end of the day, number one, Malik's already said he's probably not going to be ready week 1, right? So let's just say hypothetically he comes back week 5, we re-sign
Yeah.
Robinson, then it's like, all right, yeah, we could go to free agency and try and find a veteran, you know, receiver or something like that. But then also too, it's like, do we really want to put ourselves in that position? But I think that we could draft a receiver easily. We could draft. We need cornerbacks, bro. That's like one of our weakest fucking positions on the field. Safety as well. Like safety, I mean, it's looked better this year, but it could be better. But I've seen a lot of shit floating around about a potential defensive interior lineman, and I don't understand that necessarily. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. I guess I'm not the one out there fucking scouting talent and shit like that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, come April, I'll be interested to see what happens.
So at number 5, right, out of the positions that you named, which one would you want first? At number 5.
At number 5, I guess it really just depends the quality that's on the board. But yeah, I mean, me personally, I'd probably lean. I'm on the fence with it, but either between a receiver or like I said, a cornerback, one of the two. I wouldn't be mad if we took either one of those positions with that number 5 pick.
I'm seeing something over here. they're talking about edge rusher, and then like the other defensive players before him was edge rusher and linebacker. So and again, that's kind of to my point of like the because you gotta think like these players, these rookies, they get paid rather after their rookie year based on where they get drafted at. You know what I'm saying? So you actually don't want a safety at 2. you know what I'm saying? That you actually don't want those type of things. It's some of the like those like that gray area shit that I think a lot of fans just don't know about or just educate themselves on. Like, all this shit is a game at the end of the day. But it's looking like at that pick, maybe an edge rusher, possibly a receiver. Don't look like I would. I don't know how you feel about offensive linemen.
I mean, we could use it. I will say this though: the offensive line didn't look horrible this year compared to last year. So there was some improvements there. I will say that.
Yeah, it's looking like a lot of edge so far, and this is just one mock draft. And obviously, bro, like it's gonna be
It's gonna change
to happen. Yeah, from now, like whoever I see at number 4 is probably gonna be at fucking 18 come April. So who really knows anything at this point? But it should be interesting. I think that you guys are a good offseason away from not being like one of the fair teams in the NFC East, at least competitive, at very least competitive. So it should be fun.
Yeah, bro. If we get 8 wins under our belt next season, I will call that progress. Or even 5. Yeah, 8 wins under our belt, I'd call that progress from this past year, bro.
I would like 8 wins by like at least week 12.
Yeah, bro. I mean, how much optimism should I have? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
not
bro,
coming from you.
You got a lot of optimism.
Not coming from you. That's kind of crazy here.
You got a lot of optimism, bro.
Nah,
from
bro,
you,
but
just a lot of optimism.
Just look at our seasons over the last 10 years, bro. Straight losing records, except for that one fake year we went to the playoffs with Daniel Jones. Like that shit was just a facade.
But you still be hopeful,
when y'all
bro.
smacked us.
Tag teaming and everything, like.
I hated that day. Yeah. But it is what it is, man. All right, man. I think what we all really want to know though is key matchups, week 18. Recap. Who is the fucking champ?
Right. So key matchup recap. I'll start by weekly records. I will say Ryan and Tevin tied for first for the week at 5-3. So solid effort from y'all. And I also got the handy dandy notebook here to see what games people pick and shit like that. I went risky. I picked a lot of risks, and actually it's crazy because like a couple of them paid off. Just a couple. I went 4-4 this week. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was doing it, I was like, no fucking way. No way I let Tevin. I thought I overdid it a little bit, but thank God.
Nah.
Thank God.
Bro, honestly, if I didn't follow you, I think on that Carolina pick, bro. I may have had you, bro.
That was your room to pick. Against me. I picked the call. The Texans came through for you. We all picked the Vikings, except for RJ, whatever reason. That's why he got the losingest record because of shit like that. I picked the Cardinals, and the Cardinals gave the Rams a run for their money too. That was about to be another one. I picked the Lions. I didn't think the Lions had no shot at winning it. I didn't think they was going to try to come and be like that. But that one, we all picked the Broncos together, and you picked the Ravens. I picked the Steelers, and that was another one. Yeah. So, anyways, in third place, we have Ryan Barnes at 58, 55-1. Over 500 is a winning record.
Hey man, to get 50 to guess that many games correct. I mean, hey, that's something, man. That's something.
I came in third place twice this year, just in general.
At second place, with you ended up 3 games short. You ended up 3 games short this year, Tevo. 63, 49-1. We got T. Evans at the second place. That's impressive. That is impressive. Your new champion, shots and takes of key matchups. I intend to keep it a reigning champion. And if you think about it, back-to-back years for Jazz is winning it. You know what I'm saying? Me at 66 and 46-1. Glaze me. Top me off.
Relax.
Oh! Big pause.
Oh!
Big pause, bro. What the fuck? Kevy said my last 2 weeks sucked.
Oh, Kevy, your last month sucked. I'm not going to hold you.
All right,
That
champion.
happened.
You got down your bit for that shit, bro.
I
Just
feel like y'all should
because-
drink because I'm the winner. No,
I mean, we could all have like a
I'm gonna drink because I'm
celebratory.
slightly depressed today.
We could have a
But-
celebratory drink together.
Okay,
Yeah.
it says Kevin. Actually, let me do some of our group chat people. Fuck it. I'll do the top. I'll do everybody. So let me do. I'm trying to go in order from best to worst. So Kiviat won the group chat at 58. He has the same amount of wins as Ryan. 58, 49, and 1. Shout out to Kiviat. You led the group chat. You led the guest host. Shout out to you. We got. Damn. I mean, I'm technically James is still in second place because he got less losses than Cino. James came in at second place at 52, 33, and 1. And if he could have just held his thumbs and tongue,
He'd be here.
I would have lost. Maybe I would have lost.
Y'all let somebody that's no longer in the group chat get second place.
That's crazy. In third place, we got Cino with a losing record. So anybody from here on out, this is a losing record. Okay, well, hold up. Chase is 50 and 48. It's just that Cino picked more games than them, right? So Chase 50, 48, damn near 500, and he started off hot. He's one of 3 undefeated weeks, and he still finished off with a shitty record. Cino at 53 and 57 and 1. Yup. And RJ at 44, 55 and 1. Super yuck. So that's our co-host and shit like that. But yeah, me Tevo and Ryan, we all had like the majority of the wins. Keviat 58, you know what I'm saying? Definitely led the way for the guests, and I appreciate all of the people in our group chat for just rocking with us this way. I'm gonna keep this format up next year, and hopefully we all have the same amount of games picked, and we figure it out and shit like that. But it was definitely fun and entertaining this year. The best key matchup of the year I think that we had so far.
I'm applauding
yeah.
Artemis being in last place.
Well, Ryan, when you do shit like pick the Packers when they don't got no.
I know, like that be that shit.
What else?
Hey,
He does some
hey, bro.
questionable shit.
He legit put his picks in like 429 on Saturday.
I'm trying to see if I could quickly find some other bro.
Questionable
The
picks.
Niners versus the Colts. He's the only one that picked the Colts last week. Pick the Colts
Again, so that's why I
Like-
say I'm shocked at you being in last place.
Geez, yeah, RJ. I know
Basically because of your picks.
because of your picks. And I don't know what his logic was. I don't know none of that shit. Rationale.
I'll tell you exactly what his logic is. This man be treating key matchups like he treats DraftKings, bro. That's exactly what he does.
But they was plus 430. Of course I take it. Like no, RJ. That means that they're an underdog. that doesn't mean they're about to go up plus 430. That just means that they're not supposed to win. You know what I mean? But no, it was definitely fun key matchups, and also I guess I'll go to NFC East too. Obviously, that's only amongst us 3, the division. You feel me? But appreciate, and maybe next year we'll have our all season talks, and if we add it, I'm not opposed to it with the co-host and shit like that. I will say though, for me on the work tip, it's kind of better.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. Yeah.
We all went 1-1, and I gotta apologize to T. Evans and Ryan. I low-key should probably just give them a W for it, but I didn't even give them an opportunity to answer because when I said the Eagles, I do what I do too much of, and I just ran to a tangent, and then I asked Tevin about a funeral for the Giants, and then we just never revisited it. So that's what it'll be. But it didn't matter because I'm pretty sure y'all would have picked the Eagles.
Yeah, I would have picked the Eagles.
Yeah, I would have leaned towards the Eagles. So,
And I actually did pick the Eagles, and didn't fucking matter. We all went 1-1. But for overall for the season, so in third place, we got Tevin T. Evans at 29, 22, and 1.
I knew it.
At second place, and again, 3 games apart from second to first. We got Ryan at 31, 20, and 1. And we got Yakuto Lee under 20 losses at 34, 17, and 1. Yo, yeah, man. NFC East King, man. NFC East King. I
So
love
this nigga won key matchup and NFC East this year?
it. And I was hitting on plays all by myself. Y'all didn't even help. And I don't think I needed your help. Thank God I didn't have your help, matter of fact, probably. So It was
We
a good.
probably we probably would have added that one thing on the ticket that one hit. You know what I mean? So
Who knows? Hey, but playoffs, we should switch it up though. We'll see. We'll see. And I went a little too
yeah,
crazy in week 18. That was stupid of me, but it's all good though. I'm gonna put a little more cushion in that bitch for us. You know what I'm saying? We still above 100 though, or at 100. But yeah.
all right.
But no, it was definitely a fun year picking games with y'all. Y'all want to go into the next thing we picking, or what we about to do next?
Well, we had some NFL history yesterday. So before we get into a little playoff talk, let's talk about Myles Garrett. Broke the NFL single season sack record. 23 total sacks, man. It's a fucking monster right there.
Proud of Myles Garrett, bro.
Crazy.
No, 100%, man. I'm happy he got in that last game because I mean I'm sure he would have got it regardless of the fact, but there were those couple games where he was like right on pace to go above 23 and he couldn't get in the backfield. So
Yeah, like I don't think last week he got any sacks. It was like
nah, I don't think either. Yeah, so shout out to Myles Garrett, man. One of the best at the position that we'll probably ever see. So.
Michael Strahan held that shit down for a very, very long time. So it was just cool to see. Myles Garrett has been dominant. I remember when the Browns drafted him. I never took it serious though. I knew that he was a freak athlete because it's the Browns. And it still is the Browns, but I was too young to understand two things. Two things can be right. He can still become Myles Garrett and they can still be the Cleveland Browns. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Myles Garrett. Got his money this offseason, rewarded them with a new record. So it's something in Cleveland for them to cheer about.
Did y'all see the comment that Michael Strahan made about Myles Garrett?
Yeah, Birkin in 17.
Yeah, how y'all feel about it?
I don't know. Based on my perspective of it, I'm not saying that just because I'm a Giants fan. He just kind of seemed like he was like fucking around type thing. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm not mad at it because like y'all know me enough to know that I would say the same shit if I had the record and it was actually I would say it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's braggadocious. I don't think it should be taken out of context. I don't think that he meant anything malicious by it. I'll say that.
Facts.
But
Facts.
you know, because it's a public statement coming from a public figure, obviously it's like, you know, we got to pick at these things. And yeah, it just, you know, when I first read it and it came across my eyes, I was like, oh, that's just nasty. Like that's hate. But it's just niggas just talking shit. It ain't nothing deep. It ain't nothing deep. And he's right though. He is right for what it's worth.
Yeah.
You feel me? So.
And even to that point, like he even said it. He was like, I mean, it's not the same as 18 games, 17 games, 12 game season. Like it's a difference. Like, you know what I mean? So, but and then also too, I don't know if y'all seen that.
Oh my bad. No, but I don't know if you know Deacon. I think his name was Deacon Jones. He used to play for like it probably was the St. Louis Rams way beyond our time, probably before our parents' time. Like he had, I think when they was doing 14 game schedules, it was unrecorded, but he had, I think, about a 25 sack or 30 sacks, right? So he can talk to Michael Strahan like, well, you needed 2 extra games to even to not even break my record, right? So it's like, yo, you could literally do that and do that and do that and do that. But I think at the end of the day, Deacon respect Michael Strahan just like we know Michael Strahan respect Myles Garrett, just like Myles Garrett gonna respect the next person that's gonna break his record. Oh my God, the day we see somebody get 23 and a half or 24 sacks, lock him up. I would say that. Lock that nigga up.
That's hilarious. But yeah, shout out Myles Garrett, man. Shout out Myles Garrett. Let's get in to the NFL head coach firings today. Saw 4 coaches go. Browns fired Kevin Stefanski. Falcons fire Raheem Morris. Raiders fire Pete Carroll. Cardinals fire Jonathan Gannon. In my opinion, all needed to be fired, right? I think Stefanski gets let go just because of the handling of the quarterback situation in Cleveland. Yeah. Raheem Morris gets let go because you have such a talented roster, and within the 3-4 years you've been there, have not been able to accomplish anything great with that roster, right? Pete Carroll, I just feel like, yeah, I'm talking about Raheem Morris. Pete Carroll, I don't even know why the Raiders wasted time with the experiment. You should have just kept AP. And if you were going to fire him this coming year or find a new head coach, whatever, you should have just done it then. And then Jonathan Gannon, I mean, it sucks when you have a quarterback who barely could stay on the field for you and just inconsistencies in other positions. So, I mean, all firings that needed to happen.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, with the Kevin Stefanski jump, I've been hearing talks about him periodically throughout the year. So I mean, bro, you haven't really done too much in regards to like just being the Browns head coach. So it kind of is what it is with Raheem Morris. Kind of feel like maybe, and again, like I'm just now starting to pay a little bit more attention to these niggas figure. I feel like maybe he could have got like a little bit more of a chance and whatnot.
I think
But
so too.
again, that's just my thought process.
I
Pete
agree.
Carroll, you said something early in the chat, bro. Not in the chat, but like in our group chat about like keeping AP and whatnot. I think that personally, like I like them. I thought that the Raiders they like rode for him. You know what I mean? Like they really fucked with that man, bro.
AP.
They old head
Antonio
coach.
Pierce.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't really got no comment on Jonathan Gannon, bro.
yeah, you let the Eagles go. Fuck you. But we got Vic Fangio though, and he's a way better defensive coordinator than Jonathan Gannon. But I agree with Ryan on the Raheem Morris one, just because of they quarterback situation the last 2-3 years, and honestly, I think that's a GM blunder, bro. Y'all the same season y'all gave Kirk Cousins all this money, it's the same season y'all drafted Penix, and y'all created the quarterback controversy, and then and the fact that Penix was a first round pick, you have no choice but to start on one of these. And now you got people really believing that Michael Penix is better than Kirk Cousins. The fuck he's not. He's not. I think I don't know, but I think if you ask some Atlanta Falcons who the offense look better with, I wouldn't be surprised if a few of them said Kirk Cousins. I wouldn't be. I don't know shit, but yeah.
Oh,
so,
they seemed a lot more energized out there playing with Kirk Cousins. I'll tell you that much, bro.
Bro, and that shit that matters though, coming from the quarterback position, like the type of energy that shit radiates. And you can just see it, like just me me watching Falcons games, like yeah, Kirk Cousins. I know that Kirk Cousins is better than Michael Penix. I don't get the thinking sometimes with some of these organizations, but you know, it is what it is. But I think I'm just saying there's a lot of elements to that shit. I think that just was literally above his pay grade, and it sucks that it's always a fall guy for shit like this, because I just think he's really just a fall guy for real. Now all the other firings I'm not surprised about. I will say though, for homie of the Jets coach, I forgot his name, but he was obviously saying the DC for the Lions. Yeah. Aaron Glenn, there you go. The fact that you were DC for the Detroit Lions, the last year Detroit Lions, remember how good that team was, right? And y'all didn't get not one interception. I'm surprised that he still has a job, but I would in the same breath, I want to big up the Jets for at least being patient with their head coach. And I'm saying, I guess right now, who knows? He could be fired tomorrow for all I fucking know, for real. But if they continue to like at least give him another season, that's what's up. That's respectable.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're gonna have to. I mean, because if not, then it's just the Jets continuing to be the Jets, and I think they want to like change that narrative a little bit. But real quick, back to the Raheem Morris thing. Like now, almost question, because I know the GM got fired along with him today too. So I almost wonder how much like Raheem Morris played in the quarterback situation there, and I wonder if that held any weight as far as making the decision to fire him.
You're right. You're right. Probably. Who knows? That he probably was like, y'all niggas just signed Kirk Cousins, bitch. If y'all don't draft me a quarterback, who knows? Like, who really knows?
Thanks.
Only the people who got fired today know. And
yep.
Maybe they're going to pivot or something and spill the beans.
Yep. So 4 more teams added to the list, looking for a head coach next season. We'll see what these teams do in the offseason and where it goes. But man, let's talk about some motherfucking playoffs, boys. We got the playoff bracket reveal today.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Oh, bro, you clutch too. You definitely came up with that little caption at the bottom. I forgot that, John.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. We're teamwork makes the dream work. You feel me?
Really?
But nah, I mean, if y'all haven't watched the past couple years on SATs, what we usually always do at this time of the year, we go ahead, we present our playoff brackets. So
yes, sir.
Go ahead, kick it off.
Yeah, this might surprise my co-host.
Surprise the fuck out of me.
Bro, I'm gonna die laughing, bro. Go ahead.
So, oh man, that's a little fun factor that the Super Bowl is gonna be in Santa Clara this year. damn, Niners got some extra, an extra reason to want to fight this year. I will say that. Didn't know that. But so yeah, this is how I go. How I got it going so far. I'll go round by round, conference by conference. So in the first round, man, come on, man. Ayo, Flash. Like we already talked about it earlier on the show, bro. I got Texas beating y'all on Monday. Yeah, y'all need to. That was horrible. I was watching that game like one of these teams is really making the playoffs. This is crazy. Yeah, y'all not ready for the Texans at all. I just don't see it, right? Now, this one might surprise y'all because I'm thinking like on Shots and Takes when we kind of build like our show for next week. You know, it's kind of looking like Josh Allen has a real chance this year. Just on paper, it looks like he should be the one to go represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Let's say what it is. Like we out of Aaron Rodgers at 42, C.J. Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, Justin Herbert. Bro, Bo Nix, we're expecting Josh Allen to be the quarterback to. Oh, come on. We're expecting Josh Allen to be the quarterback to reign supreme. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You still see the contest?
Yeah. You can still see it.
Okay. Copy. So, but with that said, though, I do think the Jaguars are just a better team. I think that Josh Allen can put a K on any given Sunday, or I guess it's Sunday. Right, that's Sunday or Saturday for this instance, right? But I do think that the Jaguars are just a better team with a super sneaky elite defense. And Trevor Lawrence is right now. Y'all know I am not the Trevor Lawrence person, but right now he's playing some good football. Now on the NFC side, we got the first round wild card. I got the Rams beating the Panthers. Panthers, I really do have high hopes for y'all next year. Actually, y'all hold division. I spoke about it on Shots and Takes. But again, this is this season right now. The Rams. Really, the Rams don't have the Rams need. It's like three teams that need to be in the Super Bowl. You feel me? But yeah, Rams is one of those teams. So I got them beating the Panthers in the first round, easy. And Carolina, I got us beating the 49ers. I just genuinely do. I know the Niners are a real good team, but they don't strike no fear in my heart. You know what I mean? And shout out to the Falcons for eliminating the Buccaneers, the only team that can strike fear in my heart. You feel me? I got Bears beating the Packers. No need to even talk about it there, right? So now in the divisional round, Seahawks, Rams. It's hard to beat a team. I don't know who won the first matchup between them, but I remember that second one and how classic it was. Rams can make adjustments, but y'all know what I've been saying on this show. I think the Seahawks will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. So I got them pulling out yet another classic, and I do have the Rams losing yet another divisional round blunder. You know what I mean? I think they're going to put some purple on the Rams. I think Matthew Stafford might want to switch his jersey number down to 8 for this one. If you catch my drift. Bears, Eagles. Yeah, Bears. We owe y'all one. That was pure just emotion. We just owe y'all one. I pray that we see y'all in the divisional round. And then on the AFC side, Broncos beating the Texans because Bo Nix is a winner, and I don't think the Texans are the team to give him a threat. I got the Broncos going to the AFC Championship. I got Patriots beating Trevor Lawrence and them. Drake May, I think, is the best quarterback in football right now. I got Patriots, Broncos. I don't think that one will be close. Even though it could probably be close, like by the time it hits 0 on the board, I do think that the Patriots are just the better team on all sides of the field, on all sides of the ball, better coaching, all of that. I just think the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl for a fact. Now, we got Eagles, Seahawks. I'm an Eagles fan, y'all. So this is why I made 2 brackets in the first place, right? I'm going with my shots. I'm doubling down on the Seahawks going to the Super Bowl. I hope that I'm wrong because if they had to play us in the Super Bowl, the NFC Championship, obviously y'all know who I'm root for. Y'all know who I'm going to pick that week, right? But today, I don't think the team is better than the Seahawks out the NFC. Just today, though. We'll see. Seahawks, Patriots, part 2. Patriots win again. They will be your Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the playoff brackets that we've done so far, I feel like this year was like the toughest.
Yeah,
bro, you
because they're so
with the Jaguars pick, bro.
Jaguars over what?
Over the Bills.
I'm not gonna lie though. It's tough. It's tough though.
I feel it.
Think about it. Really think about it though. What offensive threats outside of Josh Allen and James Cook, like you can prepare. That's scary. I'm not saying it's not scary. The number one rusher in the NFL this year, and Josh fucking Allen, maybe the most talented quarterback in the NFL. That alone is scary, but you can calm people down in meetings. These are real men. Like again,
For
like
sure.
you can calm people down in meetings. You can be like, yo, who's going to threaten us on the outside? We gotta play good. They have great interior linebackers to stop their tight end attacks, and they gotta just make sure that James Cook don't get loose, and also don't give him too much attention and let Josh Allen create either though, right? So it's an art to that shit. That's why I don't get paid for the job, but I do think that the defense is going to handle it. And I'm just saying, Trevor Lawrence is playing good football. Y'all know, Herbert, Lawrence, y'all know that Jazz Ivory's. I'm gonna talk down on them any chance I get, especially if they give me a reason to. But I just can't lie and act like Trevor Lawrence ain't put up down there 20 touchdowns this past fucking month. I'm just not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think the Jaguars are a better team, a better unit. And I have seen moments where Trevor Lawrence had ice in his veins before. And going to what Tevin said maybe 2 weeks ago on Shots and Takes, like this could be the year where we kind of get some of that back. And maybe we do see the Trevor Lawrence that I thought was gonna be MVP. What was that last year? Or you know what I'm saying? Maybe we do get to see that. And it'll be a great body for him to take down if he's able to do it.
So I thought about this question last night before I went to sleep. Ted, if in fact that the Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence potentially make it to like the AFC Championship or the Super Bowl, right? Hypothetically speaking, would you, against whomever, would you root for the Jaguars specifically because you're from Florida?
Oh fuck no, fuck the Jaguars. Hell no,
You
bro.
still
We went.
root-
I remember a couple years ago, bro. I went to a Giants game in Jacksonville, and that shit was a home game, bro. So no, fuck the Jaguars. And somebody stole my fucking Giants flag too.
Duval never
Duval
fails.
is crazy. Yeah,
Never
shit.
fails.
So
Yeah, I wouldn't do
but
that because I wouldn't root for the Ravens or the Commodores when they go to the Super Bowl because I'm from here. I wouldn't do that. Now,
Yeah,
college
fuck
sports is different. College sports is different. Tevin might root for maybe FSU one day.
yeah, I mean, at college, if Florida's in it, like no matter what the team is,
right.
I'm gonna root for it just because. You know what I mean? I remember when FAU basketball team was in the Final Four. You know what I mean? A couple years ago, shit was a crazy run. You know what I mean? So, but nah, I do want to go next just because I felt like our brackets were like super similar, and I was like, bro, ain't no way, bro, ain't no freaking way. So
Take that shit off.
yeah, I'm pulling it up. All right, you guys can see. Let me kind of scroll up a little.
What?
I told you, bro. Very, very, very similar, bro. Like very similar, bro. So, hold on. I'm just trying to fix the screen real quick. Is
No, yeah, take your time.
better?
I can't wait to refresh the TV so I don't got to squint my eyes.
all
There we
right,
go.
bet. Actually, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Cool.
Wow.
you probably- Yes, bro. Honestly, like picking this, like I said, was so tough, bro. You know what I mean? So, but I'll start AFC side, wild card side. I agree. I think the Texans are going to beat the Steelers. I don't think it's going to be close, to be real with you. Texans have been playing really good football the last month, and I'm not discounting the Steelers and their defense or whatever, but like we've seen, they can let points up. So that's why I'm rolling Texans. Bills, Jaguars, bro. I think this might have been the last one that I picked as far as just the wild card goes, just because I was so like unsure about it. But I rolled with the Bills only because, look, Josh Allen, James Cook, enough said, bro. Like I've seen them do it. You know what I mean? With what they got. So I'm not gonna fully discount Josh Allen and the Bills. So I went Bills. And then obviously Patriots, I think they're just gonna smack up on the Chargers. So and then I'll go to NFC side. NFC Rams, obviously, I think that's a no-brainer. Eagles, 49ers, I think you guys are going to beat the 49ers. To Jazz's point, their run game is, it is what it is. Also, too, like what you guys got to shut down McCaffrey and shut down the outside a little bit, and I think it'll be all right as long as you can contain McCaffrey and Kittle. Those two, I think, as long as you can contain them, you guys will be fine.
I think we have the athletes here, but I do think it's going to be a game. I will be lying if I said it wasn't going to be a game.
Nah, for sure. It'll definitely be a battle. And to that point of the Super Bowl being in Santa Clara, bro, it's like that. I'm sure that gives 49ers a little bit extra motivation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Bears Packers. I ended up going Bears just because I mean we've seen what the Bears done to the Packers majority of the year. So I believe in Caleb Williams over Jordan Love and the Packers. They just kind of looked bad the last couple of weeks. We'll go divisional round. Divisional round. Rams Seahawks. Now I went Rams on this one. Again, that's just because the battles that we saw between the two teams this year. I think the Rams get the best of it. I think we can possibly see the Seahawks go home. So that's why I went Rams. Bears, Eagles. You said what?
I said I would like it if it does happen because they, you
Yeah,
know, that they get rid of the home field advantage.
that's a fact. That's a fact. So, and then Eagles, Bears. I got you guys winning that. I think you guys remember that first game when you guys played them earlier this season. I don't think you guys forget that shit, and I think you bring that into this game. You know what I mean? So, and even then, bro, like the Caleb Williams wasn't even really all that impressive in that first matchup that you guys played on Black Friday.
Right.
It was really the run game. So if you guys could shut down the run game, I think you guys should be okay. Like, you know what I mean? AFC side divisional round, I went Bills over Broncos because I have to stand on me saying that the Broncos are going to be out. So I'm going Bills just for that reason. Patriots, Texans, Patriots. I just think of the better team. Now that's going to be a defensive matchup. I'm not going to lie. That is definitely going to be a defensive matchup, but we'll see what happens. AFC Championship, Patriots, Bills. I think the Patriots get it and sneak their way to Santa Clara. You know what I mean? And then, NFC side, Rams, Eagles. I'm sorry, boys. I do think the Rams get their get back. You know what I mean? And go to the
In Philly?
uh,
Wow.
in Philly. I think they get their get back. I mean, weren't they in Philly last time? Yeah, that snow game. So
They lost that game.
they did. They did. That's what I'm saying. They'll get their get back
Oh.
from that. Yeah. And then Patriots, Rams, Super Bowl, Patriots, hoist the Lombardi somehow, which is kind of weird saying that, right? Like when Tom Brady's gone and like nobody ever thought the Patriots would be in this position, but that's my bracket, man. I legit, bro, when I seen your bracket at first, I was like, ain't no way, bro, we legit had all the same fucking picks. But it was similar in a lot of ways, though.
Yeah, it was a couple, but I'm not even the ones that we disagree on or just had difference of opinions on. Because it's not like I disagree with yours. Actually, it's just like it was just it's like slight little nitpicky shit. You know what I mean?
Kvyat said he hates me for bouncing his Broncos.
Of course.
Good.
Of
did you
course.
give him? Did you send that? Was he able to shoot him that jump yet?
Remind me about what?
The jump that we sent down with your care package for Christmas.
Oh no, not yet. But I'll make sure I get it to him.
Copy.
Yeah.
All right, man. So I got my my little bracket right here. You have so we're gonna start on the west side. So we got the Broncos, they got their bye week, right? Then we got Steelers versus Texans. Texans is clearing that. I like the Texans defense. I like what DeMeco Ryans is doing. You know what I mean? I never really expected the Steelers to be in the playoffs for that long, for real. I just been impressed with what the Texans have been doing all year, for real. So I'm going with the Texans on this show. Bills versus Jaguars. So I like the risk that Jazz took in regards to the Jaguars being the Bills. However, I don't really trust Trevor Lawrence, for real. I think that the Bills are to me, I feel like the Bills, I'm not going to say that they are the better team, but the Bills are always just going to find a way. And we all know that the Chargers is not doing anything. They're a first-round exit. I've been telling, and matter of fact, I'm going to shout out my nigga K. Lou as well because he's a big Chargers fan. Y'all niggas is getting cleared by the Patriots. Y'all have no fucking chance whatsoever. We're going to move over to the NFC side. So Seahawks, of course, they on a bye week. The Panthers versus Rams. The Panthers, they just don't have a living chance against the Rams. I'm sorry. I like what Bryce Young has been doing. Rico Dowdle, Ted. I like what North Carolina just has been doing with the Panthers, but the Rams got this, Sean. And I'm an Eagles fan, so of course I'm going to ride on my team. Eagles is being the 49ers. I don't give a fuck who stands in our way. We being the 49ers. You got me? Bears versus Packers. The Packers are dealing with a couple of injuries as of right now. Plus, I do like how Caleb Williams has been playing this year. Honestly, I really do like the Bears for what it's worth. So I think the Bears can get past the Packers. So we'll go to the divisional round next, back to the AFC side. Broncos versus Bills. I struggle with this a little bit, simply because I am really a big Bo Nix fan. I like how the Denver Broncos has been playing defensively, offensively as well. But, you know, I just don't see in my storyline that I created early in the season, I just don't see the Bills being eliminated early, like in a divisional round. Now, I know what I said last week and shit. That was a hypothetical. But, you know, again, I feel like the Bills, like the Bills is not losing to the Broncos and shit. I think that Josh Allen, low-key, is kind of on a mission. And then you got the Patriots being the Texans. Texans, it was a good fucking run, but the Patriots is going dog, y'all, for real. Seahawks versus Rams. I do like this. I picked the Seahawks because I feel like, Sam Darnold is going to, you know, he's going to get to the conference championship and whatnot. And, you know, like he's going to find a way to beat the Rams. Matthew Stafford, from time to time, like, he has small little inconsistencies. We all kind of know that, you know what I mean? But I just picked the Seahawks on this show. Eagles versus Bears. We lost against the Bears on Black Friday. I know for a fact that we're not going to do that shit again. You know what I mean? So, Bears, it was nice seeing y'all. Y'all pack that shit up and go back to Chicago. So now we got the Bills versus the Patriots. So if y'all know, in the beginning of the season, I didn't pick the Patriots to be in the conference championship. But, however, I did say that the Bills was going home. I didn't know when the Bills was going home, but I knew the Bills was going home at some point. So originally I thought that the Bengals was going to be in this shit, but they're not, unfortunately. So it's the Patriots. So I think that the Patriots is really going to ruin Josh Allen's moment. I also kind of said that last week as well. You know what I mean? Like, he could potentially be a first-round exit. But if you get past the first-round exit and get to the conference championship, I think that the Bills are just a better team. Sam Darnold, your luck just ran out. Philadelphia Eagles, again, we always are going to find a way. Now, low-key, when the A.J. Brown situation was going on with him potentially going to the Patriots, didn't necessarily believe that, but low-key, I kind of thought in the back of my mind, I'm like, like, if the Eagles and the Patriots go to the Super Bowl again without Tom Brady, this would definitely be, like, epic as fuck. Two young quarterbacks, you know what I mean, facing off with one another. And, you know, I think, of course, like, the Eagles is definitely going to pull off that, Johnson. But, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, bro, Fly Eagles Fly, February 8th, Santa Clara, California. The Eagles is going to be the Super Bowl champions. I know it's a lot of niggas out here that's saying that we're going to be a first-round exit. Y'all niggas sit here and talk a whole bunch of shit. But, you know, at the end of the day, I've talked to a lot of people and whatnot, and I told them, put your motherfucking money up.
Mute the group chat next week.
If you're not gonna put your money up, you shouldn't be talking shit to me. There's been a couple of people today that has, you know, like, reached out. They want to poke the bear and this and the third. Y'all niggas is not in the playoffs. I don't regret it. Y'all niggas is not in the playoffs. If you're not in the playoffs, you should not be talking to me. If your team has not won a Super Bowl recently, you should not be talking to me. Dead ass.
You haven't seen your team win an NFC championship minimum. Shouldn't even be talking.
You know, this was one of the first years that I really noticed that niggas really care more about fucking stats than they do about winning rings. So you know what? I want to clap it up for y'all niggas.
Y'all did
because y'all sit here and y'all love these stats. Great. Congratulations. Y'all niggas is fucking ass, bro. Y'all niggas is lame as fuck. I'll be the first one to say that shit.
Because the two teams in because the one seed in the AFC and the one seed in the NFC got quarterbacks that was caring about stats this year. Right. Sam Darnold the Bo Nix is y'all. Got it.
And again, my man K. Lou, this is the first time I've been in a group chat with you. You've been talking shit all fucking year about your bitch ass Chargers. Your Chargers is gonna lose next week. Y'all niggas is a first round fucking exit. Like I've been fucking saying, so it's it's not really too much talk. This nigga cares
Jack.
more about that than fucking what's up? Oh, you?
No, I was gonna say what's in this nigga's cup, bro? This nigga's on one right now.
It's just some wine and Modelo, bro. Ain't nothing special. Ain't nothing special going on. It's just some wine and Modelo's going on.
But yeah, bro, like, no, fuck that shit, bro. Y'all niggas care more about the stats than y'all do the rings, and that shit honestly is fucking sad.
No, it is. So while we down there in Houston, the two games, obviously we'll be reporting on Saturday, but we're gonna have the Carolina Panthers and LA Rams versus the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Yay, I guess.
What time y'all boys land on Sunday back at the crib?
Oh, bro, we won't be back around here till like
something.
Yeah, it's like I think like 3:30 is when we would be scheduled to land. Yeah, because we got a layover in Jacksonville. Ironically, right? We got a layover in Jacksonville and shit. Oh, I didn't even think about that though. It's gonna be like at least for like a good, you feel me? At least a couple hours. I've never been in that airport either, so that's gonna be fun. But shit, hopefully football is on by the time, and then football is gonna be on by the time we land there. We gotta wait a little bit, probably catch a good half of whoever playing at the time. So yeah,
niggas get to have 2 brunches.
Nah, for real.
Facts.
I mean,
but yeah,
most of me down, bro.
And then the next day, I start a show run the next day,
and then I got orientation on Monday.
Yeah, but when I get home, it's crazy because the Eagles play. But bro, I know I'm about to be dozing off during that game, bro. I know it.
Oh, for sure. That boy gonna be in D&D mode.
Nah, you know what's so funny? Y'all niggas actually might get spared next week, win or lose, because I just simply might not have the energy. I literally might not have the energy for it.
It can be go with the Vaseline shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's our brackets, bro. May the best win. Obviously, if it's anybody's, I want to go the right way. I wanted to go Ryan's way because that involves my team in it. I made one with the Eagles winning it. I just wanted to stand firm on. I do believe the Seahawks are going to rep the NFC in the championship, at least on the show. So,
that's a fact, man. I think it makes it so interesting that Kansas City Chiefs aren't in the playoffs this year. So I think that's probably what makes this playoff so like attractive, you know.
Yeah,
but it goes back to my take about like Josh Allen has the opportunity to get to the Super Bowl. Simply because Patrick Mahomes is not
paper
there.
Though, like we can't say as an MVP candidate this year. Like, so I just want because the thing is, it's going to depend on how, like, if they lose, how they lose. That's going to depend a lot. But bro, it's only because these are names that we're just not used to. It's no Lamar, it's no Patrick. But bro, Herbert finally is getting crack at it. Trevor Lawrence let's see if he has any like redemption components. Is Bo Nix a winner, or is Bo Nix just a regular season quarterback? Like, yeah, it's new names, but like all of these, we've seen all of these quarterbacks on the AFC side at least, bro, dominate. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be as much as a cakewalk, but 5 years from now, if Josh Allen and the Bills lose this one, nobody's going to remember that it was Drake May having an MVP campaign. They're going to remember Josh Allen wasn't there with no Lamar, no Patrick, and couldn't do shit. Right. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure on Josh Allen, but I do think it's a little bit unfair.
Which also, though, will make me question, right? Like, if Josh Allen can't get to the Super Bowl this year, like, and I get it, you're facing a Patriots team, you went 1-1 against on the season, right? So it could go either way. If you can't make it to the Super Bowl this year, I question if you can, bro. Like, I question if you can get over the hump.
So you think his window might be like potentially closed?
I personally, the Bills' window is already closed. What, y'all don't have any weapons. Y'all defense not even the same defense. Y'all got James Cook and Josh Allen saving the day. That's not going to do it, bro. Not in the playoffs. It's playoffs now. That's not going to do it. Might do it against some teams. It could probably possibly do it against the Jaguars, possibly, but it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work on everybody. It just ain't.
That's a fact. So, but shit, that's it, y'all boys. Episode 16 in the books. Man, we'll be reporting live from Houston on Saturday. So make sure y'all tap in. We'll see y'all Saturday, man.